Thank you so much for joining me today for our 30 minutes yoga class. So we're going to begin on a crocodile pose on our belly. Let's all make ourselves down. So lower yourself down very mindfully. Wiggle your hips and stack whatever hand it is on top of each other. And then place your forehead just resting here for a moment. Allow your whole body to sort of relax here. And start to pay attention to your breath. As you inhale, feel up your belly, chest. Feel it's expanding and pushing into the earth. So there's a little feedback for you to notice. On the exhale, you contract and feel for you pulling the energy back towards your spine. And take 3 breaths here to sort of invite yourself to this moment, to this space. Two more here. It doesn't have to force this breath, and just allowing the breath to come in through your nose and perhaps out through the mouth. And if you practice Ujjayi breath, you can continue to do that throughout the class. On inhale, you breathe in through your nose like you're smelling a flower. On exhale, seal your lips. Breathe out through your nose. So you're whispering to yourself. Begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. And now slowly come onto your elbows into your Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose. Shift your gaze forward and really activating your upper back here. So there's a little integration between your shoulders and your upper back. Move your chest, your sternum forward and up. Tuck your toes now. Keep that integrity of your shoulders. Then lift up your hips, hugging your legs. Gaze straight ahead. Breathing in to puff it up your upper back where your shoulder blades meet. And feel that expansion. Hold it here for another 3 breaths. You got this. Just building some heat and feel the belly, your chest. Then walk your left hand out, right hand up to plank pose. Hold it for a breath in and a breath out. Hinge back, downward facing dog. So we're gonna just warm up the ankles here. Perhaps notice maybe this is your first down dog. Paddle out your heel toe here. Keep your hands pressed into the mat. Spread your fingers wide and feel all those fingertips, finger pads connected to the earth. And then find a little stillness here as you feel the whole sits bones reaching back and up. And take a moment to notice how you're feeling in your physical body first. Is there any stiffness, any sensations, and where they are? And slowing down and continue to pay attention to the body feedback. And checking with your emotional and your mental states right here. Invite yourself to connect yourself to however or whatever you're feeling. Let this practice be a place for you to release stress or perhaps set a good intention for the rest of your day. Now slowly come onto your tiptoes and roll out to plank. Bend your knees here, huffle your knees here, and then push your hips back. Do that a couple times here. So it's a slow breath in, come to plank, and a deep breath out. You can start your Ujjayi breath or continue to breathe through your mouth, and that's fine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, shift your hips back. And then look forward. Tiptoe, walk, or hop to your hands on exhale. Notice where you want to land and then make your way there. Forward fold. Taking a little sway from side to side. Go ahead and bend one knee as you sway the opposite side. Bend the opposite knee. Straighten your right leg if you're folding towards your right. Let go of your arms and shoulders. Bend your right knee if you're going to your left. So the opposite side of your knee will bend. And then roll up to stand. Shoulder roll back in the way, and then just take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. So traditionally, feet can be together, but if you want to widen your stand, that's okay too. This will give you more stability. Just hugging your front and your back body, breathing to the center, your core center. We'll begin by floating into our 3 sun salutations. We'll add on to that after that. Kind of just warm up the body. On inhale, rise up on your tiptoes, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart and bow forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, hands can be anywhere. Lengthen your spine long. Exhale, fold. Set your hands by your feet and step back to plank. Hold plank on inhale, shift your gaze forward. Exhale, drop your knees or not. Maybe the first time you can lower. And elbow hugging. Retract the shoulder blades lower halfway. On inhale, push your heart forward and up into your cobra, sphinx, or upward facing dog. On exhale, untuck your toes, come back to plank, hinge back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, come onto your tiptoes. Breathe out, step, walk, or hop to the front. Fold. Inhale, roll up to stand. Arms go up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take 2 more here at your own pace. Inhale, rise. Perhaps this time you like to swan dive down or roll down. Breathe in, lift your chest, gaze forward, tailbone back. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. Set your hands by your feet and step or walk back or hop to your chaturanga. On exhale, drop your knees or not. Choose your back bend of your choice. And if this is too early for you, feel free to modify as well to Sphinx pose. On exhale, hinge back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Gaze forward, bend your knees. On exhale, make your way to the top. Fold forward. Let go of your arms and start to roll up to stand. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. One more here. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out. Swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen your back. Lengthen your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Step, walk, or hop back to your low plank, chaturanga, or walk back. Breathe into your choice of back bend. Push yourself out. Knees and arms are off the ground. Your arms are straight, knees and thighs are off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll hold that for 2 breaths here in your down dog. You can take any variation in down dog here. Stretch out one leg at a time or shift your hips from side to side. I like to kind of do a little twist from side to side in my down dog. But you listen to your own body and see what you need today. Make your way to the top on exhale and fold. Roll up to stand. Gonna take it slowly as you rise up. Your head will be the last thing to arrive. Gaze forward and kind of just move your hips posteriorly, anteriorly, and then find neutral spine once again. We're gonna add on to our sun salutation. Let's take it to a chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach up, rise up on your left leg, right knee up. We're gonna march up back to your squat. Exhale, left knee rise high. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathing 2. Follow your breath out. Last one will stay on your left leg, right knee comes up. Take your arms up and then open up as you lower your left hand down to your right knee. And then push it down so your knee and hips are in one line. Your right arm can extend back. Second choice is to bring it to your lower back. Kind of open and peel the shoulder open. Breathing in for 1. Breathe out. We're gonna take that right arm, left foot back. Twist. Right hand forward, left arm back. We're gonna be floating back and forward in these positions here for 2. So when you're ready, make your way back to the first position. Left hand to your knee, right arm back. Twisting hand to knee. Windmill the arms. Crescent twist. Stay on the back of your toes. Press down through your big ball mounds and across the pinky toes. Twist through your thoracic spine. 1 more here. We'll stay here for a breath in. And a breath out. Windmill the arms back. This time you lower your left hand down to your thigh. Right arm goes up to the left upper corner. Keep the left knee sink into that. Maybe behind the ankle, maybe stack over your ankle. Windmill the arms to warrior 2 here. Left arm forward. Pivot your hips back. Right arm back. As you open that right hip, gaze in the front of your fingertips. Soften your face and just feel a breath in. See if you notice whether your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Think of your hips like a jar, opening your left to left, right to right. External rotating both hips. Flip your left palms up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Slide your right hand across your lower back if you want to do a half bind. Take a breath in and say on your exhale. Inhale back to your warrior 2. On exhale, side angles, non-supported. Left elbow extended to the right side. And right arm extended forward. Feel free to drop your left elbow for a little support too. Feel the nice energy line draw from the foot all the way to those fingertips. On inhale, bring yourself back to warrior 2. On exhale, you do 1 more time. Reverse, half bind. Breathe in back to 2. Breathe out to your extended side angle. Inhale back to 2. On exhale, sweep the right arm as your hips follow. Crescent lunge. We'll fly to our airplane. On exhale, take off. Move your arms by your hips. Breathing in. And breathing out. Transition yourself to eagle. Left arm underneath your right knee, cross it over, and sit into your eagle pose. So your foot can be on the ground for kickstand. Feel for the energy hugging in, so twining your arms if it's available, or keep your hands on your shoulders. Give yourself a hug, and that's fine too. Take your arms up over to the ceiling, so you're gazing up towards the fingertips. So reaching the elbow, lifting up to your shoulder height if that's available for you. Sink your hips down a little more. On the count of three, if you choose to nest your ego, begin to fold. 3, 2, and 1. Rising back up for 3, 2, and 1. Transition yourself back to standing Tadasana as you lift up, step down. Hands to heart. Breathe in. Utkatasana, second side. Hold it, hold that into that chair pose. Come onto your tiptoes. We're gonna bounce here. So you want to drop your hips down, but maintain the natural curve on your lumbar spine. Lift your chest, bouncing for another 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels. Pick up your left knee this time, and then open up. Twisting hand and knee. Right hand come to your left knee, and just pause for a moment. See if you can feel that your shoulders still stacking over your hips and not leaning back or forward. Left hand can come to your lower back, hold it. And kind of gaze wherever your neck feels good. And windmill the arms to your twist. Crescent high twist, or drop the knee. Feel free to modify too. Feel your legs lifting your back knee up if you choose to twist in high twist. And then we're going to flow back and forward to those two positions, 2 poses for 2 more times. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. So kind of move your arms in circle. Exhale. This time you stay. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Maybe gaze back over your shoulder. And take it back. Inhale. Stay on the exhale. Lower your right hand down to your lower back, or slide it all the way down to your right thigh. Reach the left fingertips towards the upper right corner. Upper right corner, yep. Windmill the arms out to warrior 2. As you spin your left arm back, feel your knees and hips like a jar once again. Right to right, left to left. External rotating. Gaze beyond those right fingertips. Sink in a little more. Feel your tailbone draws down instead of arching. Draw the tailbone down and keep it neutral. Flip your palms up, inhale. Exhale, reverse. A breath comes in, come back to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Exhale to your side angle, supported or non-supported. You choose what you like. A breath in, back to Warrior 2. A breath out, reverse half bind. Inhale, back to Warrior 2. Last one, exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, back to 2. Sweep your left arm, pivot your hips forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, hold it here. On the exhale, you shift forward to airplane. Standing leg strong. Extend your back foot, point your toes down. Keep your hips square here. And then we'll transition here to your ego. So it's your right arm under, left knee comes up, and go into your ego bind or shoulder hug. Take it whatever you need. Your left foot can press all the way to the ground. Hug your inner thighs and twining your arms. Lift your elbows up to your shoulder height. Hold it for a breath in. And a breath out. Drop your tailbone down a little more. Sink your hips down and then hinge forward if you want to nest your ego for 3, 2, and on 1, elbow shift forward. Round your upper back to create the space and then hollow your belly. On the count of 3, you come back up to your ego. Inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Release it, Tadasana. Rise up, inhale. Step down. Exhale, hands to heart. Paddle it out. We're gonna move that sequence one more time, but we will try not to hold the breath and just move from one breath, one movement. Squat down, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, right knee comes up. Hold the left knee, left hand to knee, right arm goes back. Twist. Inhale, windmill the arms, crescent twist. Step back the right foot as you twist, left arm extended back. Stack your shoulder over hips. Open up to warrior 2, left arm forward, right arm, right hip back. Flip your palms, inhale. Exhale, go into your reverse warrior. Breathe in, warrior 2. Breathe out, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Take your right hand and right hip comes back, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, fly to your airplane, flex your toes, hold. Eagle, right arm under, left arm over, and go into your eagle bind. Take a deep breath in, and a full breath out. Nest your ego is your next choice. If you like to stay in your ego, you're welcome to stay where you are. And take it all the way up. Inhale, lift up. Reach your arms up. Tadasana, inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Breathe in, left arm, left knee rises high. Right hand to knee, left arm back. Exhale. Inhale to your high twist. Crescent twist, step back, open up, spread your arms and your chest open. On exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your right palms up, half bind, exhale, stay where you are. Breathe in, warrior 2. Breathe out, side angle. Inhale, back to your 2. A breath comes in, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up, hips forward. On exhale, hinge forward, take off to your airplane, flex your back toes. Left arm underneath your right. Stack your left knee over, eagle bind. Find balance here for a breath. And then maybe nest your ego is the next choice. You can go for it. Breathe in and breathe out. Next inhale, release your arms, Tadasana, as you lower your left foot down. Hands to your heart, bow and fall. We're going to come all the way down to our belly. Inhale, take it to your last vinyasa. Look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, set your hands down and step, walk, or hop back. Chaturanga. Lower you all the way down now. Ooh. Take it all the way down to your crocodile pose, where we first begin our practice. You can stack your hand on top. And then we're going to go into 1 or 2 back bend. And we're going to come down and slow down our breath here. And the first back bend we'll take our hands behind. Either interlace your fingers or not. You have a choice to just keep your hands by your hips. Floating into a locust pose, Shalabhasana. On inhale, you float your legs off the ground first. Lift your arms and lift your chest. Some of us might be interlacing the fingers and move your arms away from your sacrum. Keep your sternum forward and up. Gaze straight ahead or down. Breathing in and breathing out. Lower down. Relax your neck. Maybe turn one cheek at a time. And then the other cheek. And the second one is either active bow pose or your full bow pose, which you connect with any part of your ankles, foot, or your toes. So bend your knees to start. I like to do an active bow pose for the first round. You can try. So knees are on the mat the whole time. Is your heart is lifted. Reach your hands back to tap any part of your legs. Point or flex your toes, doesn't matter. You can choose to tap and then lower. And then reach up, actively reach your arms back, tap and lower. Now you can choose to stay in that position, in that active bow pose where your knees are not lifted at all, or lifting and holding, having a leverage, kick your feet or ankle against your hands. So your hands are resisting. Draw your shoulder blades in towards each other and lift your thighs off the ground. Hold for 3. Hug your knees in towards each other as if there's a ball for you to squeeze in. Turn on your glutes. And finally, rest down. Exhale. Collapse your body down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, side it out. We'll flip ourselves on our backs from here. And then we'll go into a bridge pose. Take your hands and walk your heels closer to your buttocks, pressing down to your hands, down to your feet, and lift your hips out of it. Lower back, mid back, and upper back follows. And then take it to your full range. So activate your back, your posterior body, your glutes, your hamstring turns on. And then press down through your big toes, lift your hips even higher. And hold it here for 3, 2, 1 more breath in. Lower your upper, middle, lower back down to the earth. Cross the right ankle over to your left, so ankle can come onto your left thigh to figure 4. Then open your arms to T, drop your left knee to your left side. Maybe that foot comes to the ground, maybe not. And keep external rotating that right hip. Stay in this figure 4 twist. Gaze wherever is comfortable. You can always just close your eyes too. Soften the right shoulder. Breathing, come back to center, and we'll switch. Lower your right foot down. Left ankle goes on top of your right thigh. Then turn and open that left hip. Your right knee will come close to the ground. No goals to touch the ground, but if it does, that's great. If not, just stay wherever that your hips allows you to be. Soften the left shoulder and gaze wherever is comfortable for you. And take a moment to come back to this body. And feel wherever you notice the sensations are bubbling up. Is it your hip? Is it your shoulders? Where is it that you feel in this posture? And come back to center. Lower your left foot down and give your knees a big hug. Rock from side to side. And then we'll come into our Shavasana. So if there's any practices that you like to do, legs up on the wall, any inversion that you like to practice before Shavasana, your final rest, you go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, we will lie all the way down on our backs and taking this moment to relax the body. Allow all your efforts to release. So no more efforts. No place to be, just be here to listen to the breath. Feel your energy flows within you. And take about 5 more rounds of breath here. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you wish. But if you like to come out from it, you can start to make some movement, small movement in your fingers, your toes. You can also wake up and stretch your arms overhead. I like to do it like you're waking up in the morning, maybe taking a big yawn. And then wrap your hands around your knees. Give yourself a hug one more time. Rock yourself side to side until you're ready. And take onto one side and use the strength of your hands to press yourself up to a seat. Allow yourself to stack once again, shoulder over hips. And feel the energy rising from the tailbone all the way to the crown. And let's take our arms up to the sky. Bring your hands back to your heart center, bowing down to yourself first for this commitment that you continue to make for yourself to show up just the way you are. Giving yourself some appreciation to arrive on your mat today. And allow yourself to continue this mindfulness practice off the mat today. Maybe set another intention for the rest of your day or the week ahead. I bow to the lights and loving me, to the lights and loving you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon.